What is up, homies? How y'all doing? Let me turn this down. Hold on 1 second, 2 seconds. Boom. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. How we all doing tonight? Happy freaking Sunday. It has been too long, man. I've had like so much stuff going on, and I've really genuinely missed these. And like today, like all the times, I think with a lot of people, we all give ourselves like 1,000 little excuses. Oh, I've got this going on. But I was like, no, we're freaking doing it. It's Sunday, and I've missed you guys. I've missed streaming on YouTube and hanging out and just saying hello to everybody and saying which freaking Nolo's in the house. Freaking Danger, how are you doing tonight? Jackie, how are you? Draws, how's it going? Alina, how are you doing? Bang PD's mom, you freaking must be proud, man. Bang's doing pretty awesome. How you doing? Freaking yes. Miso in the house as well too. Freaking Ted, dude, how are you doing? Miso in the house, waiting for the wonderful world of Disney Spectacular SVT to perform. Airs in an hour here in the West. Oh, nice. Jackie, what up, homie? Freaking Antonio, how are you doing? Nice to see you, friend. How are you? I've missed you guys. GG in the house. SA24, how's it going, Holmes? Haven't seen you. I know. Listen, I feel like just because I upload videos on YouTube doesn't mean I'm also like live on YouTube. And it feels different, man. It feels a lot different if we're being honest. So I just wanted to come on here and like hang out tonight. And do you see the latest news? I did. And it's like the saddest thing, man. I am so sorry. It sucks for the fandom, and she's just, she's awesome, man. But it sucks that she's leaving. But, homies, so a couple of things that I wanted to do tonight. So first of all, obviously, Boris City Magazine dropped a new video that is like the most on par thing, in my opinion, in the history of the world. Video game OSTs are like literally what got me into music. Final Fantasy's music really got me obsessed with music in general. And so Boris City actually just put out this video, which is the top 15 greatest BTS soundtracks, which include OSTs for video games and for movies. And like, I'm so stoked about it. Tad said I miss you Sunday nights. My friend, glad to see you sit in. Aw, thank you, for real. I'm very stoked to be back doing these. I plan on doing them every Sunday this month, and then trying to get back to doing these more often. Like, there's no reason I can't. You know what I mean? And so yeah, we're doing it, man. We're freaking doing it. We're back on Sundays. We're going to be doing a lot of different things though as well too. We're going to be doing BTS related like videos like this. Especially, dude, anytime any of our friends post videos, we're definitely going to be posting those things or doing reactions, live reactions to them. We're also going to be doing like reactions to a lot of different stuff as well too. So if anybody ever has suggestions for stuff for us to react to, YouTube's kind of a turd sometimes, and they will fully strike our video down for like whatever reason. I have no idea. Love your delivery. Freaking thank you, my friend. Thank you. But yeah, so like we're just gonna push the boundaries and see what we can do on stream on YouTube and see what we can do. I'm not meaning like I'm gonna be like streaming shirtless or something like that. I just mean like I've seen a lot of people doing live music streams on here. I'm gonna try to do some music streams. We're gonna do a lot of different stuff, and I don't know, man. Maybe even start writing songs live if you guys would be interested in that type of stuff. Just doing a lot of different things in that. But really tonight, I just wanted to hang out with you guys. That was really my main thing. I was like, I miss my community on YouTube. So I wanted to hang out with everybody. And yeah, I don't know. I felt like this was a great time to do it. And Yubby closed all of her social media accounts. Dang. And I missed our conversations too, man. What's your New Year's resolution? To finally rearrange the stream room? Just recalled that from about a year ago. I think I wanted to do it, and then now I'm just like, nah, it's like, I like it the way it is. This feels like home to me, man. Like I can go anywhere and be gone for however long, but then come back into my stream room, and I'm like, I freaking love this place. And the same goes for like my house downstairs. Like if I just go downstairs and like finally just in my home, I'm like, it's like, it's home. It is home. Boris City is one of the best at keeping Army involved on YouTube. I know. And dude, she's also like very, like, I love the fact that she always brings receipts for anything. Like if she's going to give you an opinion, she'll be like, hey, this is my opinion. But then most every other thing, she's like, here's the facts and here's showing that they are facts. Love to see your writing process. Always very interested in your original works. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to get back to it. Like, this year, 2024 was freaking nuts, man. Probably one of the craziest, most busy, fun, adventurous, and like life-changing years of my life was this year, and it's been wild, man. It would be weird if Bill wasn't lurking over your shoulder. I know, he's always here, man. Bill's like my father at this point, okay? But in saying all that, two things that we got to talk about before we actually get into this live stream. The first one, I'm going to pull up this really quick, and then I'm going to pull up this again, and then we're going to go into this. Boop. BTS Reactor Con, homies. Officially, as of today, tickets have gone live to the general public. They were just on everybody's Patreons, and now they are officially live, homie. Being booked and busy is a good thing. Joyce, how's it going? It's a very good thing. It's definitely good. I think, like, there's that expression, there's no comfort in the growth zone, and there's no growth in the comfort zone. And that's very much been the case for my life this year. It's been like a very extremely, I'd say maybe even aggressive at some points, very like aggressive scheduled year for myself. And it's been a really, really fun year as well, too. I mean, like, listen, we even had a BTS Reactor Con. It was freaking wild. Augusti, what up, homie? How you doing? So yeah, officially, it is in here. So BTS Reactor Con is officially happening right now. And the tickets are up for sale at the moment. We've got the schedule on there. They've crushed this website, by the way. And that website would be, I believe, Roman, Lizzie, Meg, and I think Bree. I believe all three pretty much worked on this and absolutely crushed this freaking website. So, like, they did a great job doing this. We've got a lot of stuff going on for what we're going to end up doing this year. I love V's new song. It is so good. Me and Chris actually did a reaction to it, so it will be coming up probably tomorrow. I think we'll be posting it up tomorrow. But yeah, so we've got this. I'm very excited for year 3 of the Reactor Con. We've got random stuff that we're going to be dropping throughout the year between now and Reactor Con. A lot of special things. Like, I can't say too much because I'll get in trouble from our mods. They'll beat me over the head probably with something. But we do have a lot of really fun, cool things that we've got going on. And I'm really stoked. BTS Nuno, what up, homie? How you doing? Can't wait. Dude, yes. Yeah, a year without a visit to the ICU is what I'm hoping for in 2025, you mean? Yeah, no. Listen, I believe in you. I think you got it this year. Alina, or wait, no. Hold on. We got it. Why can't I read? Elvia? How are you doing? Maybe, man, I can't read. Listen, I'm sorry. If I ever mispronounce a name in here, I am so freaking sorry. I can't even... That's why my parents called me John. They didn't call me Jonathan. They were just like, John. This boy is going to have troubles with reading names, okay? We're going to name him something really easy. John. It could be literally like one syllable if you tried really hard. So they were like, let's just drop his name. Not Jonathan. Not John with no... They did sneak an H in there, okay? They snuck an H in my name, but that's about the most. So if I ever mess up your name, I'm so sorry. Amanda, what is up? I mailed a holiday box to you yesterday. Joyce! Joyce boxes, by the way, are some of the most wild and unexpected things you will ever see in your life. Like, I freaking thank you, first of all. Thank you so freaking much. I'm so actually giddily excited about it. And then also, like, I have no idea what's going to be in it. We're truly back. John has totally messed up a name. I know. Listen, what was that one? Somebody's name was Annalise. And you could maybe guess how I accidentally said her name. It was horrible, man. It was the worst. Too late for me heading to bed. Just wanted to pop in to say hi. Beatles, thank you so much for coming by, homie. I hope you're doing great. But all right. So, and then also really quick, I don't really want to touch on this like too awful much, okay? But like, I have seen all the stuff that's being talked about with like, reactors, ranking reactors, and there's like a certain YouTuber that's been talking about it. They did it before. I said my piece about it then, and then they've done it again this time. And I'm just not even gonna I have no place on my channel at all for hating on other people, bringing down other people, bashing other people, ranking other people. Every single person is S tier in my book, man, unless they give me a reason not to be or something like that. And so in my opinion, I'm here for spreading positivity, and I don't really care about all the other drama. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I just wanted to bring that up as well, too. I'm glad Roscoe did talk about it today. So, Roscoe, in case anybody doesn't know, did a live stream about it. I think he covered it greatly. I love everything that he said. I totally support it, but I've already set my piece the last time he did this, and then, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I'm not about, like, especially not about, like, drama for, like, in my opinion, like, I totally thought it was like a clout thingy. You know what I mean? Because numbers for this person explode whenever they talk crap about bigger people, and it just really bothered me. So it rubbed me the wrong way, and I didn't like it, and I don't really like. That's my whole piece on it really quick. But in saying all of those things, we officially have. Let me make sure that that went through, and then boom, and then here we are, homies. We've got skadoosh. Freaking this amazing video from our homie at Boris City. This is the top 15 greatest BTS soundtracks and OSTs. So I'm not sure how many OSTs and soundtracks they've done in total, but they surprised me with a lot of them that they have done so far. So I'm like really stoked to be checking out what all made it to the list and find some stuff that I didn't know about. Saw that, but I didn't watch Roscoe. Roscoe Give Me Wise. It's on my watch list. Yeah, he's a very informed, educated human being, and I love Roscoe to death. So I'm very glad that that he like got it out there and said it, you know, or got everything out in the open. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it bothers me a little bit, but like it's not something that I want to like. I'm never gonna put my platform like whatever we have, or I'm never gonna put our community. That's the same reason I don't post some reactions. Like, I do a ton of reactions, man. I watch a lot of music videos and live performances and stuff. There's been some where I just like stop mid-reaction because I don't want to post it on my channel. I don't want to post it if I've got like a negative response to it because that's not what I'm about, man. I can do anything outside of this. Why in the entire freaking massive opportunities in the world, why would I use my platform to spread any kind of negativity? You know what I mean? So I'm not going to do it. But in saying all that, I'm freaking stoked. Here we go, homies. Do y'all have a favorite BTS OST? That is the question. Let's get into Boris City. Freaking boom!
Or OSTs for series, movies, or games. This is because BTS and the BTS members usually release songs as part of albums. So OSTs
I gotta turn this up, don't I?
Different as a one-time thing. These songs are not attached to a bigger project. They are meant to go along with an external story.
Oh, nice, Charles. That's awesome.
Personal to BTS, and that creates a lot of interesting dynamics. So here is a list of my
I was like, wait, what is John Cena? And then also freaking Vin Diesel? Clearly, it's Angel, right? Dang it.
Favorite BTS
I'm such a ding
projects for movies, TV series, or games. Number 15. The Planet by BTS for Bastions. In May of 2023, BTS released The Planet, the opening theme song of the South Korean animated TV series Bastions. The series is about a group of K-pop idols who are also superheroes trying to save the environment. So you can guess who the target audience is. With that in mind, I still recommend armies of all ages to listen to this song because it's actually very catchy and fun. The Planet is an energetic pop song. It has lyrics with a positive message written by RM, and it's one of the 2 OT7 BTS songs released during hiatus. So there are days when the best thing to do is disconnect from the complicated world and just listen to The Planet.
I freaking like that. And then also I just gotta say, like, I'm a huge fan of anime, so like it really has gotten me interested in checking this out. I have never watched the show yet, but I really do want to.
Number 14. Fantastic by RM.
This blows my mind that this was actually a thing, man. We were deprived in America.
Fantastic Four premiered in 2015, and I quote, "It received mostly negative reviews from critics for its screenplay, direction, acting, lack of humor, visual effects, pacing, and unfaithfulness to the source material, although the soundtrack was praised."
Listen, we didn't get that. In America, at least, I don't remember ever hearing this for the soundtrack in the US. So, like, I feel like we were deprived the one saving factor about this movie. Like, I don't remember absolutely hating it, to be honest with you. But also, I don't remember liking the soundtrack or even remember the soundtrack at all. So, like, I feel like we were deprived We needed
All I
it.
care about because RM of BTS and recording artist Mandy Ventures worked with the main composer of the movie in Fantastic, the film's promotional digital single. The song is what you would expect from an action movie soundtrack. It's
Your eyes tell.
exciting
Heck
and
yeah.
fast. The lyrics are of course about being fantastic, and there is a parallel between being fantastic in the superhero sense and being fantastic in the musical sense. The song also has a very unique feel, more common in the early 2010s, and it has RM's characteristic rapping style from his first solo mixtape. So this song is perfect to listen to whenever you're feeling nostalgic, whether it's for BTS's old music or the electro pop sound from the early 2010s.
I love her music going in the background. Wait, Amanda, so you actually heard this? I don't remember the movie Fantastic or... Oh, yeah, and you've never heard the soundtrack either. Okay, because I was about to say, I never got the soundtrack, dude. The movie was terrible and I wasn't ARMY then, so I feel ripped off on 2 levels. I feel you on that one. BTS rented out a movie theater and took ARMY to see it. You know, I bet ARMY was like really stoked to see the movie and then like really had a great experience, but also like, that movie was kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, dang it. I don't know. And then also just really quick, we just recently listened to like, so we did the like 30 and 30 album reactions in 30 days. We just got done doing that and ended it, literally recorded the video last night, like 12:30 or something like that at night. But it was the most beautiful moment in life part 2. And dude, every single song on that album is a freaking banger. Every one of them. And it started off with Nevermind. What? Like, there's so many people out there that probably are just like, yeah, BTS is like a pop band, like a pop boy band, and like, I'm never going to check them out. But then, like, dude, listen to Nevermind. Just start off there. Start off anywhere and rap line it all. You will get completely, totally proven wrong, dude. Either way, sorry.
Number 13. Angel Part 1 and Angel Part 2 by Jimin, BTS, and multiple other artists for Fast X. The Fast and Furious movie saga has successfully created some of the most popular soundtracks over the years.
Nevermind's legit one of my favorite. Absolutely. I know, it's such a good song, dude. It's so good. Yes! They didn't have to bring this song back.
The movie Fast X.
I'm gonna go cry really quick.
Exception. Angel Part 1 by Kodak Black, NLE Choppa, Jimin, Jake, and Murilong was released in 2023 as the main promotional song for the movie.
Yeah, Julie, that's what I'm saying.
Totally
ripped off.
And it easily became the most popular song of this particular movie soundtrack. The Fast and Furious movie saga is basically about street racing, but it also has a strong message of keeping your loved ones close.
And
so
family.
Just like the popular See You Again, Angel Part 1 is mostly a rap song featuring powerful vocals. The rap parts are about escaping adversity, and the vocal part, which Jimin is part of, is about the importance of family ties.
Angel, don't fly so close to me. I'm what you want, not what you need.
I do love that line.
After the promotions for Angel Part 1, Angel Part 2 by Jake, Jimin, Murilong, and Charlie Puth was released. This is basically the same song without the rap parts and instead new singing parts.
People like me break beautiful things. Another day, another week.
But whether you like the first or the second part,
that's what I was about to say. Which one do y'all like better, part 1 or part 2? Because like I feel like Jimin's part, what was it in part 1? He didn't really have very much. I mean, obviously he did the chorus, but I feel like he was like harmonized with a lot. I don't know. What do y'all's take on that though?
better, Jimin's iconic vocals and harmonies are featured in both songs.
I wanna lose those wings. People like me break beautiful things.
Number 12. Dreamers by Jungkook, BTS, and Fahad Al-Qubaisi for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Dreamers is one of the 4 official songs for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, performed mainly by Jungkook, although it's also accredited to BTS, and it also features the Qatari singer Fahad Al-Qubaisi in the music video.
Oh,
Dreamers
nice.
is about having a dream and pursuing the dream as a united team. And in context,
I'm
the
a part
dream
2
refers to
because Charlie
winning the
Puth
World
scored,
Cup.
so
So
heck
the
yeah.
main audience
Yeah.
listening to this song is football fans,
how
especially
you
because the
doing?
song was played at the start of every World Cup that much. Jungkook performed Dreamers at the World Cup opening ceremony, and overall, this is a very energetic song. It's definitely one of my favorite FIFA World Cup songs.
I remember that live performance. I mean, that was huge for him. That was one of his first ever solo performances, right? I believe that was his first solo performance, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. Huge moment for him,
Number
man.
11. Christmas Tree
by
V for Our Beloved Summer.
Okay, listen. I'm sorry to go in and call it right here, but I'm going to go in and throw this one out there. This is, I believe, in my opinion, my unprofessional, completely unbiased opinion. This is my favorite one. Favorite OST, homies, is Christmas Tree. Dang it. And it is stood the test of time as well, too, okay? Stood the test of time because this song is still on my playlist. Friday night, cooking in my house, drinking some wine playlist. That is still on there, Holmes. So this is definitely my top. So I tell you a million tiny things. God, it's so good. Chrissy, how you doing?
Christmas Tree by V is a song part of the official soundtrack of the South Korean TV series
Beautiful
Our
song.
Beloved Summer, released on the Christmas Eve of 2021. And surprisingly, the song is not exactly about Christmas. The series is a romantic comedy about a couple composed by the first-ranked student and the last-ranked student in one high school.
The layering in is beautiful.
But the documentary they filmed during high school goes viral. So years after, they are forced to meet again. These range of feelings after reuniting are expressed in Christmas Tree.
Such a beautiful song.
And that is why I love this OST. Whenever this song comes up on the series, this acoustic ballad with V's soft vocals becomes so powerful.
I just want to be where you are. Oh my God. I just got to gush for a whole 2 seconds again. That's such a good song, man. Oh, I freaking love that song. I just like V's voice is so soothing and just so chill, man. Like if you're ever just in the need for some chilling out, yeah, pretty solid. Also, has anybody else out there watched that movie, The Trunk? Or not the movie, the show on Netflix that just recently came out. Draws, like literally the dude I was like, wait, I've seen this guy a lot. I've seen this guy somewhere. Where have I seen this guy? I was like, wait, draws him. This is the dude that draws. And I was like, oh my God. I freaking love him, by the way. He's an amazing actor. I've seen him in some other stuff, but The Trunk, I'm obsessed. I got one episode left. One episode. I can't even wait, dude. Anyways, Christmas Tree, amazing.
Number 10. Lilith by Halsey featuring Suga for Diablo 4 Anthem.
Now that ain't cool for her to just go in and turn around and make me shove my foot into my mouth right after I said that was my favorite one. This one also is my favorite one. I'm going back. I'm sorry.
Lilith by Halsey featuring Suga for Diablo 4 Anthem.
Halsey, I have so much more respect for her recently.
Diablo 4 Anthem, released in 2023, is a remix of Halsey's 2021 song Lilith that served as the OST for the online game Diablo 4. This reimagined version represents the game's story of survival after horrific events from Diablo 3. Lilith is also the name of the main antagonist of Diablo 4, the daughter of the Lord of Hatred in Greek mythology.
It's
because
such a good game.
Overall themes, I felt that Suga's Rappers was not only a nice addition, it was a necessary addition.
Ooh.
Because the original Halsey song is about a woman being too busy for love, Suga's verse creates necessary context for this story and gives the song a darker tone.
Damn.
So for the game and music video, Halsey represents Lilith and Suga represents Inarius. Both of them create an important and very cool dynamic.
Can she just start being a music reactor as well too? Because she broke that down really well. And I freaking love the way she actually just stated that. Also, dude, have y'all checked out the original version of Lilith as well? I agree with her. Suga's part is most definitely needed in there for context, especially about the game. Like OST of the game, 1000% it wouldn't have worked without Suga. But also, have you heard the original? The original's so good in itself too. I freaking love the original. We just checked out an entire album of hers, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. It's such a good album. I'm like blown away by how much I love that album. But Lilith is on that, the original one, and then this is a reimagined one. And like, if you listen to those two side by side, it's like, how did they get this version from that version? It's like, I like this one better. But the original's really good too, and it's like they don't even sound like, I don't understand how they took this and got to that. It's very cool though, man. I really do like both songs though. Boom. Tad, yeah, exactly.
Number 9, Sweet Night by V for Itaewon Class.
I'm done. I'm out.
Sweet Night by V is a song in English released in 2020
How?
part of the OST for the South Korean TV series Itaewon Class. The song does not
Oh my
normally
God, I love this
start with
song!
songs, which is about revenge. Sweet Night, which is a direct reference to the series' main location, is about the unrequited love one character feels for the main character. So this song is kind of sad. Still, just like with Christmas Tree, this song is beautiful and sentimental. And I love to listen to this particular OST by V because although his most popular styles are R&B and soul, some of my favorite compositions by him are his acoustic ballads.
Can I just say something really quick? Well, first of all, this is also my favorite, okay? Because dang it, the little humming that's going on in the background too, the line, "we were just ships in the night," is probably one of my favorite expressions for like just two people passing by each other, like not even noticing each other. I love that expression so much. This is one of my favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite ones as well too. Take it. But I also love the fact that like, I don't know, but Boris City Magazine's also a big metal fan. Like she grew up in the metal scene. Like mine and her music taste is extremely similar. So it's wild that like this is one of my favorite songs as well too. And dang it, Sweet Night and Christmas Tree are like dead on, dude. Dead on. I freaking love them both. Wait, so is it glitching for anyone else except for Joyce? Joyce, you might need to refresh, but on mine end, it doesn't look like I've dropped any frames, and it looks like I've got totally like everything looks good on here, but let me know if you guys are glitching as well too, because if you are, I'll just burn my whole stream room down and start it again, dude.
It's like he's very comfortable writing in this particular genre.
Such a good song, man.
Number 8, Stay Alive by Jungkook and produced by Suga for Seven Fates Chaco. Stay Alive,
such a good song, man.
Is a song performed by Jungkook and produced by Suga for BTS's webtoon and comic Seventh Fates Chaco. Each BTS member represents a character in the webtoon, and you can see them playing these characters in the OST music video. What I like the most about this song is that it's dramatic, and this is thanks to Jungkook's powerful vocals and Suga's ability of making the original soundtrack exactly what it should be. An original song that directly addresses the story of a bag of work. Stay Alive is sung by Jungkook because the webtoon follows his character Seha, so he is the one addressing the other characters and telling them to please stay alive. Conceptually, this is one of my favorite OSTs ever because the singers are directly involved with the story.
That is very cool. That is very cool. His voice does sound haunting there.
With You by Jimin and Ha Sung-woon for Our Blues.
Oh yes, I love this song!
It's a song released in 2022, part of the OST for the South Korean TV series Our Blues.
Also, can I just say, like, look at this dude. I would never be this guy. This woman could be wielding an axe, okay? And I would still stop for her, okay? If I see somebody on the side of the road and I'm just, like, minding my own business, but look, this dude just keeps on driving like it ain't nothing. Look at this. I mean, I'm guessing maybe he stopped for her, but here, he's just like, whatever, honking the horns, get away. And they just kept driving.
OST for the South Korean TV series Our Blues. The series is about the ups and downs of multiple romantic couples living in Jeju Island. So the song shows romance and heartbreak. Jimin's solo music is not exclusively but mostly modern, stylish, and even elegant pop songs. So my favorite thing about With You is that it shows a sweeter side of Jimin's vocals.
That's a good question,
and this
Joyce.
ballad with Ha Sung-woon
Solid
really
question.
works perfectly for this type of series. Number 6, It's Definitely You by V and Jin for Hwarang.
Can we just stop already? What are you doing to me, Boris City?
It's a 2016 South Korean TV series.
This song's so good.
A group of young men during the kingdom of Silla. The youngest Hwaran is played by V, so V along with Jin performed Is Definitely You for the series' original soundtrack. Just like the series, the song is about love and sacrifice. This was the beginning of V and Jin's list of amazing soundtrack participation over the years. It's Definitely You made me realize that V and Jin have the style of vocals for powerful soundtracks
they really
for
do.
K-dramas specifically.
His power voice is so beautiful.
Whether it's by themselves, as a duo, or as the leading vocals in the group, they both shine in OSTs. So I will forever hope for another OST duo by them.
Right? Yeah, that's got such a good melody too.
Number 5. Your Eyes Tell by BTS for Your Eyes Tell.
I am so good.
Your Eyes Tell is a song in Japanese composed by Jungkook and performed by BTS for the 2020 Japanese film Your Eyes Tell, which is a remake of the 2011 South Korean film Always. The movie tells the romance story between a blind girl and a kickboxer with a dark past.
Ooh, how have I never seen this? Your Eyes Tell? I need to watch this. What's it on? It's probably on Vivek. How do you say that? Vivek?
The song is from the point of view of the kickboxer. He addresses his past and his feelings for his romantic interest. Overall, this is a heartbreaking and impressive ballad. What I mean is that this is very vocally challenging, but BTS sings it perfectly.
Yeah.
And despite not having a music video, except for the movie trailer, Your Eyes Tell is one of BTS's most notable Japanese songs.
Noah, have a blessed one. I hope your daughter gets feeling better soon, homie.
Number 4.
My soul
Yours
descended,
by
for
Jin
real.
for Jiri-san.
Oh my god!
Yours by Jin is a song part of the soundtrack of the South Korean TV drama Jiri-san, released in 2021. Jiri-san is a mystery thriller about a team of rangers working at the Jiri Mountain National Park as they climb through unexplored regions of the mountain and try to rescue survivors and lost travelers.
Can I just say, I didn't actually even know that Yours was an OST. I think maybe I possibly might have known that. It was probably told to me, but as far as if I actually took that information in and actually knew what it was said, you know, I don't know if that's the case. But I don't really think I ever knew that Yours was an OST. But dang, that is such a good song. It's haunting like Jin. It's one of my favorite Jin performances. He's done a lot of really cool ones, but this one's, it's like very haunting. They do a really good job making OSTs that are like, if you get BTS to do an OST for you, brace yourself, because it's going to be a hit, man.
Explore regions of the mountain and try to rescue survivors and lost travelers. The film's music video for Yours presents the song in a romantic setting, but Jin mostly sings about being in the darkness of the mountains, lost and alone. Because of this, Yours is incredibly heart-wrenching.
Aww.
It really feels like Jin is the one screaming at the Jiri Mountains about his pain. In my opinion, this song has some of Jin's most impressive vocals, and I hope we get to experience it live one day.
Oh! I will tell y'all, with that song, whenever I first did a reaction to Yours, I was obsessed with that melody. Dun, dun, dun. Like, I learned that on piano, and I just would sometimes, like, it was like late at night, and I'd just be sitting on my piano doing that melody. It's very easy to play on piano, but it's such a good melody, and like the way that he sings it is beautiful, man. I love, like, he does like a couple of different takes on it, but the very last time, I think she actually clipped the very last time he does it, and I think so, at least. I want to hear it.
We get to experience it live one day.
It's like so. Yeah, it's very cut down and just breathy. Oh, that is so good. Watching You Love Your Enemy right now. What? When I heard Yours, it was from TV. It attached me to watch the series, and I tried to find out who sings Yours. Oh, what was that? Like, did you know BTS at the time? Boom.
Number 3, Don't Leave Me and Film Out by BTS for Signal.
Oh my god.
In the year 2000, the American film Frequency was released. The film inspired the premise of the 2016 South Korean TV series Signal. This series then had a Japanese remake in 2018, which then had a movie sequel in 2021.
My
BTS
God.
sang the main soundtrack for both Japanese projects.
Wait, so wasn't The Frequency a movie about essentially like there was like this thing, like a frequency going across that was like making people crazy or something like
For
that?
the
maybe?
TV series, BTS released Don't Leave Me in 2018, and for the movie sequel, BTS released Film Out in 2021. Signal is a police procedural drama that follows two detectives solving cold cases through a walkie-talkie, one in the present and the other 15 years in the past.
That sounds cool as hell. I've never heard of this. I think I was thinking the wrong one, man.
Cases through a walkie-talkie, one in the present and the other 15 years in the past. So
That's
the
pretty
first
cool.
BTS song for the TV series references mysterious footprints, the past and the future, and the fear of the other person leaving this communication.
That
That's
is
why it's
awesome.
called Don't Leave Me. The second song for the movie is
Film
way
Out's
more
so good.
sentimental and melancholic, and it focuses more on the memory of the other person. Film Out refers to the process of converting images into traditional film print from other source. This is how they address memories or remembering the other person.
Charles.
Both Don't Leave Me and Film Out are hard songs to perform, vocally and emotionally. This is probably the reason why these two are fan favorites. I really cannot think of any other BTS original Japanese songs that are as popular as these two. Despite being BTS's most recent Japanese release, Film Out is surpassing every other BTS Japanese music video, one by
dang.
one. Even the live performances have more than 30 million views each.
Oh my God. Well, it's beautiful.
Meanwhile, the fact that Don't Leave Me doesn't have any kind of music video or live performances makes it one of the most requested BTS songs ever.
Okay, really quick before we do go away from that, I just want to say like how original and interesting that show seems. Like a walkie-talkie saving cold case files from the future. Like I don't know if you guys feel this way, but like with Western or media that I've grown up with, it just feels like everything, like a lot of stories are just being retold. There's not a lot of like new stuff out there. And if there is, it's like kind of, it seems like not very imaginative, I guess. Is that even a word? I don't even know. But it just doesn't feel like it's very like well thought out, well executed. There's a lot of stuff out there that's very lackluster for me in like Western culture media now. And so I've been finding a lot in like, I watch a lot of K-dramas now. I watch a lot of like anime. I love freaking anime. It's like, I feel like they're able to tell stories that are just like different and something along those lines. I love that. You should watch the movie first. It's heartbreakingly good. Heck yes. Film Out is also BU-ish. Oh, no way. That's cool. But like, I'm a really big fan of that type of media because it's like, maybe it's just because it's foreign to me now still, and it's like new to me, that I feel like their stories are different and stuff like that. But even back in the day, like for me, I am a huge fan of like horror movies, and I've always been a huge fan of like kung fu movies and stuff back in the day. And I remember going to my local Walmart in like this really tiny town that I grew up in. Like the town over beside ours had a Walmart, and they had like a little entertainment system or entertainment center area thingy. And one of them, had like every week they would have like a new Japanese and Korean film, and one of them was like I Saw the Devil, which is a Korean horror movie, and then another was like Old Boy, which is a Korean horror / action movie / psychological thriller / I don't even know what, like wild movie. And I remember like I was raised watching a lot of that type stuff as well too, so like seeing those types of movies, and there was like nothing else like that at all in America. Like there's just very cool stuff like that. So that's what that made me think about, just essentially is that. Tad said, maybe because I am Japanese, I absolutely love when they sing in Japanese, whichever the song, the border of language dissipates, and I wholeheartedly am drawn into the work. I feel like that same kind of thing. I don't know, though. I would dare to say that it kind of happens for me whenever I hear them singing in English. But at the same time, I feel like I love the way that their voices sound better, and I love the enunciation and actually just like the dialogue of, or not the dialogue, but just the way that their voices sound in Korean and also in Japanese. Like Japanese, in my opinion, I really, really love whenever I hear them singing in that. And especially like Jin's new album, Happy, and the song that he worked on with Taka. Like that in Japanese is just a beautiful, beautiful version of that song. So I really genuinely, I get what you're saying. I like whenever they are singing in English to me, but it may also be because like I like a lot of their Korean and Japanese songs better than I like their English songs. That might be it too. I don't know. Either way, boom! Hope on the Street, dude.
Hope on the Street, Volume 1 by J-Hope for Hope on the Street.
I love the fact it's an OST for his own show, man.
One of the
Such
most
a good song,
complex soundtrack projects by BTS is the 2024 EP Hope on the Street Volume 1 by J-Hope for his own docuseries Hope on the Street. The docuseries tells J-Hope's origin story and love for dancing. There is one song made specifically for each of the 6 episodes. The soundtrack for the first episode, Hope on the Street, is on the Street solo version. This episode and song tell J-Hope's beginning, present and future, and his motivation for making this entire project.
This is such a good song.
As always for us.
The soundtrack for the second episode, I Wonder, is I Wonder by J-Hope with Jungkook. This episode is subtitled Popping in Osaka.
I gotta rewatch this show. It's so good,
and
dude.
The style of dance is popping, a dance style J-Hope's known since childhood.
That's about Japanese. Yeah, I guess.
Right now, that's all we got.
The soundtrack for the third episode, Lock Unlock, is Lock Unlock by J-Hope with Nile Rodgers and Benny Blanc.
That is
this
such a good
episode
show.
Is subtitled
I have to
Locking
rewatch
in
this
Seoul
show again.
because it's set in Seoul, South Korea. It explores the locking dance style and it shows J-Hope learning when to lock and when to unlock in life.
I do it for you, love, just you love, don't know how.
The soundtrack for the fourth episode,
I love
I Don't
that
Know,
big PD
is
song.
I Don't Know by J-Hope with Ha Yoon Jin of Les Seraphim. This episode is subtitled House in Paris because it shows J-Hope learning the fundamentals of the house dance style in Paris, France.
상관없어 이제와 I don't know 내가 왜 이러는지.
The soundtrack for the fifth episode, What If, is What If Dance Mix by J-Hope and Jimbo the Super Freak.
Can I just say that guy I can't remember what his name is, but he was such an inspirational person, in my opinion. Like, I absolutely loved everything that he had to say. He was just a very uplifting, inspirational character in that show, and I really liked.
Song is a remix of his own song What If, released
He
in
just seemed really cool,
2021.
man.
This episode is subtitled Hip Hop in New York because it shows J-Hope seeking a first generation pioneer of the hip hop dance style in New York, USA.
That song, What If, is freaking rough,
The soundtrack
man, and I
for
love
the
it.
last episode, titled Neuron, is Neuron by J-Hope with South Korean rappers Gecko and Yoon Mi-rae. This episode is subtitled Neuron in Hwanje, as J-Hope dances once again with the dancing group Neuron, in which he started his journey.
What a full circle moment for him, man.
This entire soundtrack album is the basis for the docuseries. Each song has a genre
That's so
that
cool,
J-Hope will dance to in each episode, and each song addresses topics that he will accordingly talk about. A lot of ARMYs think of this album as a regular EP, but I believe that recognizing Hope on the Street as a soundtrack project makes it way more exciting and beautiful than it already is as a standalone project.
My favorite word, just dance.
I freaking love J-Hope, man. He's such a, like, what has he been up to, dude? What is he doing right now? Does anybody know what he's doing? Like, I just am very curious, but he's such an inspirational person, man. Also, so like the Neuron song and that whole episode was like a full circle moment for him. And I love the fact that like in that show, everybody had something really positive to say about J-Hope. He's like, everybody's like, he's such a, he's the same guy pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, he's such a good person. He's working on himself. He's doing all these different things. And I don't know. I really love the fact that like all of his peers were saying really nice stuff about him, because it's like you could tell that they wanted to say these things about him. It wasn't like, here's $20, say something nice about J-Hope. You could tell like they were excited to be able to share like how proud of him that they were. And I think that's a really big important thing, like as far as telling people's character, because like, I don't know, man. I feel like for TV and for movies and stuff like that, most people would be able to get away with like hiding like whatever for a little while. But the amount of time that they've been on TV, that they've streamed, that they've done like different things, I think it's very hard to mask that much of your personality. And so I always thought like they're very transparent and stuff. But it's even more whenever you hear like their peers and people that they've like, their mentors and stuff like that, just boasting and gushing about them, being like excited to be able to share like that admiration for them. I think that's really cool. And then also last little thing I want to say is like the Neuron being like a full circle moment for him recently. Like anybody that's been following my personal like YouTube journey and just my life in the last little while, whenever I went to the 1OK Rock concert, the Versus tour in Japan, the first time I ever went to Japan, I met up out there like two people technically saved me that day. Like I met up with Andy, and he helped me a little bit. Like he's from Canada, but he speaks English and also a little bit Japanese. Like he teaches Japanese over there. So he was helping me navigate and trying to find out where I needed to go. And then we ran into somebody named Green, and she was freaking amazing, and she speaks fluent Japanese. And so she actually like helped me out as well too. So like without Andy and Green, I wouldn't have been able to really get around where I was trying to go to in Japan. And at the 1OK Rock concert, and then in at the concert in Toronto, the 1OK Rock show, both of them were there, and I got to meet them again. And almost like I started tearing up. I was like, dude, I'm so grateful for meeting you guys, and like that night in my whole life, like just since that moment, it was like a really big just a big change in my life has happened since then. It was just really cool. So like full circle moment. I could only imagine how much J-Hope really like loved working on that episode in particular. But anyway, here we go. Boom. Number one.
Before I mention number one, you may be asking, what are some iconic BTS songs part of certain series or movie soundtracks? That is because different BTS songs are part of a long list of soundtracks. But that does not mean that these songs were made specifically for the movie or series. They were only chosen after they were already released.
I like her style
there
here.
are some soundtrack participations that were more promoted or popular than others. So
that is such a good show, man. The Business
The
Proposal.
2017 BTS song Not Today was included in the animated jukebox musical film Sing 2 in 2021.
Oh my god.
The 2016
Perfect.
BTS song Burning Up Fire was included and mentioned in the 2019 family comedy film Playing with Fire.
Alexa, play BTS.
Burning Up Fire by BTS.
The 2020 BTS Japanese song Stay Gold was selected to be released as the official soundtrack of the Japanese TV drama Spiral Labyrinth DNA Forensic Investigation. However, the pandemic postponed the premiere of the series, so BTS released Stay Gold on their own, and we never got to see any teasers or trailers of the series with the song. Still, when the drama was released a year after, BTS promoted it as artist part of the soundtrack.
Wow. DNA Forensic Investigation. I need to check this out. That sounds really cool.
The 2020 BTS song Friends, performed by V and Jimin, was part of the 2021 superhero film Eternals. BTS was also mentioned in a scene, making them canon in the Marvel universe, and creating theories that the seven of them may have survived the Thanos snap.
We just started shooting this movie. We just got BTS to do a cameo. Like,
3, 4.
The 2018 BTS
How did
song
I not
Euphoria,
know that was in
performed
the
by
movie
Jungkook,
Eternals?
was
I've never
featured
actually-
on the
I've
soundtrack
watched it
of
for
the
a
teen
little
drama TV series Euphoria. It appeared on the season 1 final episode.
get the fuck out of here.
The 2020 BTS song Dynamite was part of the 2024
I was wondering what song was on that
animated
movie.
film Despicable Me 4.
So, Melora, what are we thinking? What if we just wet the hair?
This collaboration was
What if
more
we just
about the
wet it,
movie
you know?
with BTS than with Dynamite. One of the characters had BTS posters and a phone case making her army. There were promotional videos, and there was also merch released, including a collection set of BTS Minion Funko Pops. Now finally moving on to the #1 position. My favorite original soundtrack project is BTS World by BTS, featuring Charlie XCX, Sarah Larsson, and Juice WRLD for BTS World.
I mean,
in 2019, BTS released the mobile game BTS World, in which the player has to take the role of BTS's manager and basically make them debut as BTS. Because in this alternative universe, they don't know each other, and they have completely different lives as non-famous people. Just to promote this mobile game, BTS released a soundtrack album featuring international singers. With British singer Charlie XCX, BTS's Jin, Jimin, and Jungkook released the first single of the soundtrack, Dream Glow.
oh my god, this was on that?
This is an EDM dance pop song about having dreams and choosing to follow those dreams, just like the characters making decisions towards the ultimate dream. In my opinion...
Whoa. That's actually happening? Because I was going to ask you guys who is actually able to play BTS World. Like, was anyone out there able to play it? Like, does anyone still have it on their phone? I heard it was taken down or something like that on the shop. And it was like, I don't know why I never got it, but I can never find it, so I've never played it. I've watched videos on YouTube of it happening, but I've never actually played it myself. So, like, yeah, does anyone in chat, have you played the game?
Jin, Jimin, and Jungkook were the perfect choices for this song because they have this bright tone to their voices that just works in this Charlie XCX style of song. The second single released was A Brand New Day by BTS's J-Hope and V with Swedish singer Sarah Larsson. This is also an electronic song, but it has a traditional Korean sound thanks to the inclusion of a haegeum. This song is about the new world the characters create after taking decisions that will make their dreams possible. A Brand New Day refers to the new world the player is trying to create. This song is performed by the perfect trio because V's vocals are very deep and soulful, while Sarah Larsson's vocals are bright and energetic. This contrast plus J-Hope's dynamic rap verses makes this in
I can't wait to find out what J-Hope's been doing.
Summer song.
Oh god, her voice sounds so good there.
The third single released was All Night by BTS's RM and Suga with American rapper Juice WRLD.
I kick out the door, yeah, kick out the door. Go grab the mic and let out the soul. It's my fan man, wanna give out my heart.
This is a hip-hop song about the BTS members working all night on their music in their studio. They explain that they are motivated to stay there because they are working towards their dream. Juice WRLD gets a little out of topic, but still, this is a great single, soundtrack or not. All three rappers talk about something they deeply care about, whether it's a dream or a person. And it's very nice to have experienced this song being released in 2019. It made their second collaboration, the posthumous Juice WRLD song Girl of My Dreams, very special.
All night,
The fourth and final single was Heartbeat by the 7 BTS members. This is a sentimental pop rock song that works as the overall main theme song. It basically addresses the entire premise of the game, but it also works outside of this fantasy world. BTS relies on their fandom. The destiny of the BTS members being together is literally in ARMY's hands. So this song is a thank you letter to fans. And it comes with what's in my opinion one of the most underrated BTS music videos. The funny thing about this project is that these are genuinely some of BTS's best collaborations ever. These songs are strong enough to be heavily promoted singles, especially as summer releases, but they are just for a mobile game. I think this shows how dedicated BTS is when it comes to any project related to their music. It's that serious to them. Even if it's for a game soundtrack, they are going to do their best. I really believe that if properly promoted, this could have been the album of the summer.
Oh, dang. I gotta say, man,
that was the list of my personal favorite.
She doesn't leave anything on the table,
so
man.
Let me know in the comments what your top 5 is.
She freaking crushed that. So, okay, what would you guys rate yours? What are y'all's top favorite ones? JK forgot they had a song called Heartbeat. Dun dun dun. They've got so many good songs though. Could you imagine being a member of BTS and then being like, I mean, there's so many freaking hits that they've got. It surprises me every time. Like, especially doing the album reactions that we've been doing. If I hear a song in there, I'm like, I don't think I know this one. And then as soon as it gets to like the first little couple of beats or the melodies, I'm like, oh my God, it's this song. I love that. And that happened a lot even in this, just watching like the OSTs that they've done. I still think my favorite one probably of all time is going to be Christmas Tree. I think so. I think still that would be number 1 on there just because it's one that I've played probably the most. But I love the way that she used like whole entire albums. I love the way that she did that because I think that is a really cool way to do it. Like she did Hope World, and then she also did like a BTS World. So like I think by her doing both of those two, or Hope on the Street and then BTS World, I think by her doing those two as like full one OST thing, I think that justifies them being like the best, the number 1 for sure. All the songs mentioned have been on my playlist for a few years. I am knowing my gaming friends for I am known in my gaming friends for listening to BTS while raiding or dungeon crawling in Destiny 2. Dude, you throw down Destiny 2? Oh my God. My friend Chris is like a massive Destiny 2 fan. He's always playing it, dude. That's awesome, though. I've not heard the last 3. I'm so excited. Christmas Tree is my favorite one, too. Yeah, dude. Oh, God, it's such a good one, man. But I don't know. It really never fails to surprise me how many just amazing freaking songs they are. No way to pick a favorite. Every single one is on my playlist. Nice. Heck yes. I don't know. I think like, and I guess one thing that's kind of wild too is there's a lot of English in Christmas Tree and in the other one that V had. What is it? Not Christmas Tree, but what is the name of that song again? It is Sweet Night. There you go. There's a lot of English in both of those. Seriously, how do you pick? I don't know, but like for me personally, whenever I am going through like whenever I just have time to chill and just like cook and just like for me, working out, playing music, and cooking are like my 3 things for me to like kind of like that is for me some type of meditation. Going for a run, lifting weights and stuff like that, playing piano, guitar, singing, whatever. And then also cooking. Like those 3 things bring me like a lot of like just like happiness and like allow me to chill out. Whenever I'm working out, I'm listening to something along those lines. If I go for a run, I'm also listening to something kind of like more aggressive and stuff. But then whenever I'm able to cook, it's just like chill music and it calms me down greatly. So like I put a lot of like V's music on there. And yeah, Jimin's with you. Yeah, right. Can't resist singing my heart out. I don't blame you. Every one of these OSTs were amazing, though. It's like you can't really go wrong with any of them. Like if you said one, I would never be like, oh my God, that was your favorite? Psh, have you even heard this one? Like none of them would I be like, you know what I mean? I just feel like they'd all be able to like, they all could be number 1s because they put a lot into each one of them. But either way, homies, so Sundays, I'm going to be doing more live streams on YouTube on Sundays. We're going to be doing them not necessarily having like a time limit. Like this one's shorter, obviously. It's like, but not going to be doing a time limit. I'm going to try to do some like open reaction streams where people just request something and all you've got to be is like either on, we might do like a public thing. I don't know. We'll find the best way to make it so it's like free reaction streams. And we'll do those every month. Like do 1 reaction stream a month where it's just like free for all. Get yours in first and we'll do like the top, like maybe the top 20 songs. Or we'll just do song reactions until we get kicked off of YouTube. How about we do that? Maybe that's how we'll do our freaking reaction live streams. But so like something along those lines. I want to do that once a month on Sunday. Sorry, my phone keeps on making noises. But really want to do those things. And then also we've got a lot of travel vlogs. There's like 2 more things coming up that I'm going to be posting. And then, yeah, but all this month, every Sunday, we're throwing it down. We're doing live streams every Sunday night, probably around the same time, like 9 o'clock. And then, yeah, like I said, we're going to at least do 1 completely free total request stream. Just get on here in the first however many that we can get to. We're just going to go until YouTube's like, no, you can't listen to music anymore. I think I would just listen to all the songs. Heck yes. So yeah, we've got a lot of plans like that. Also, I do want to be checking out other things. Like there's a new video from Dimash, the person that makes Dimash's his like documentary stuff. There's that. And then also on Sundays we're gonna be I might do a short stream on YouTube and then just go to Twitch, because I know we're not gonna be able to do it on YouTube, but we're gonna do some live full concerts this month as well too. So we've got a lot of things that we're gonna be doing. And a lot more live stuff, because like I just like hanging out with you guys. That's like what I do all this for. I just enjoy talking to you guys. It's like my favorite thing. So either way, homies, I hope you all have an amazing freaking week. And if I do not see you between now and next Sunday, know that no matter what you're going through, you've got at least one homie here and everybody else that's in the live chat that's freaking rooting for you, hoping that you have the best, most successful, most freaking awesome week of your life. Eat delicious foods, freaking celebrate, and just have a great week, man. Seriously, this is your week. Crush this week. And if y'all do need something, message me, homies. Okay, seriously, like any of my freaking socials, message me on Twitter, message me on freaking Instagram. Anywhere but Facebook, okay? I don't check my Facebook. Don't message me on Facebook. But anywhere else, message me. Discord, Patreon, any of that stuff, message me, okay? And for real, I'm in your corner, okay? Your little homie Reevesy is right there for you this week. We got this. We're going to crush this together, okay? I love y'all to death. And for real, spread some positivity out there. Be the light for somebody this week, too.